I'd like to start by offering my sincere condolences and sympathy to the family and friends of those who have been killed and injured. Our thoughts are with them at this difficult time. I'd now like to bring you up to date with events which have happened overnight and to ask you for your continued help and support in this inquiry. At 1:45 this morning, a uniformed motor patrols officer was carrying out static patrol at the roundabout which adjoins the A1 and the A69 at East Denton, Newcastle. He was approached by an armed man and shot. The officer suffered a gunshot wound and was taken to hospital. Despite being seriously injured, he still managed to provide us with extremely valuable information, demonstrating his absolute professionalism in the most extreme circumstances. His condition is described as critical but stable at this time. The injured officer is PC David Rathband, who is 42 years old, married with 2 children, and who works in Newcastle. He has 10.5 years service with Northumbria Police. His family are understandably distraught. They have expressly asked for no contact to be made with them, and we would ask the media to respect this. This was an unprovoked attack on a Northumbria Police officer as he carried out his duty. I have personally visited David in hospital this morning, and our thoughts are with his family and colleagues at this time. Understandably, we are all shocked and upset by unfolding events, but I want to stress how proud I am of every single officer and member of staff who is involved in this incident and the way that they have responded to this incident. We are absolutely committed to finding the man who did this and are using every resource available to bring this to a conclusion as quickly as possible. We now know this shooting is linked to the incident in Gateshead in the early hours of yesterday morning, where a man was killed and a woman seriously injured. The man we are looking for is Raoul Thomas Moat, who was released from prison on July the 1st after serving a short sentence for assault. A dedicated incident room has now been established as we work to locate and apprehend Mr. Moat. Significant numbers of resources have been allocated to this incident, and I want to reassure the public everything is being done to locate Moat. I also want to stress that the safety of the public and our staff is our absolute priority, and people can be reassured we have enough resources to deal with this incident and continue to carry out normal policing duties. I would now like to hand you over to Detective Chief Superintendent Neil Adamson, who will provide you with some further details.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to recap on the events which started in the early hours of yesterday. At 2:40 am on Saturday, July the 3rd, police received calls of gunshots fired in the vicinity of Scarfell, Birtley, which is in Gateshead, Tyne Wear. It was quickly established that a man armed with a shotgun-type weapon had fired it, fatally injuring a man called Chris Brown and seriously wounding his girlfriend, a lady called Samantha Stobbart. Chris Brown was 29 years of age and had recently moved to the Gateshead area from Slough to take up a job as a karate instructor. Samantha Stobbart, who lives in Birtley, had only recently started a relationship with Mr. Brown. She suffered significant injuries, having been shot at the scene. She is currently in a critical but stable condition in hospital. As you'll be aware, our inquiries have led us to believe that the man we are looking for in connection with these incidents is a man called Raoul Thomas Moat, who is 37, from the Fenham area of Newcastle upon Tyne. He was recently released from prison, having served a short sentence for assault. It is vitally important that we quickly establish contact with Mr. Moat in order to resolve these issues. First of all, I need the help of the public now to provide me with information which will lead to Mr. Moat's whereabouts. He is clearly dangerous, and under no circumstances should any member of the public approach him. Anyone with any information whatsoever relating to Mr. Moat should contact the police as a matter of urgency. The best way to resolve these issues is for Mr. Moat to make direct contact with the police, and I would like to make a personal appeal to him. Mr. Moat, yesterday when you contacted the police, it was clear that you believe certain things to be true, which I would like to clarify with you now. You have told us that the police are not taking you seriously. I can assure you we are. I want you to know that you have our full attention. Innocent people have been hurt. This must stop now. You believe that Sam was having an affair with a Northumbria Police officer. Sam has told us this is not true. Our inquiries have verified this to be true. Chris Brown, who was shot and killed yesterday, was not and has never been a Northumbria Police officer or in any way connected with Northumbria Police. Sam is injured but will live. PC Rathband, shot in the early hours of today, was seriously injured and is in a critical condition in hospital. You have expressed concern for the future well-being of your children. For their sake, this needs to stop now. Whatever has happened, you are their father and always will be. These are not the memories that your children need to have of their father. Enough people have been hurt. You need to make contact with the police now. Thank you.